Hey everybody. Take me through there, take me through there. Take me through there, take me through there. Take me through there, take me through there. Yeah, we gonna go straight to my, cause I got some DMs I wanna send. Honey, why is it not showing my face? What happened? What happened? Why is it not showing no camera? There we go. I don't know why I took it off camera. But take me through there, take me through there. Child. Take me through there, take me through there. Where's the cup I'm supposed to be doing? Yeah, I know I have to do like, matter of fact, let me put this light, because this light seems like it's over. There we go. Overshadowing me a little bit. Like it got that bright light in my face a little bit. I don't really want it in my face like that. There we go. Y'all can see me. We see each other. Yeah, child. Nicki Minaj, what is going on? Child. Child, let me tell y'all something about these rabbit holes, honey. Nicki Minaj, honey, is just on the loose, baby. I'm about to get into some things because I've been saving some things. Y'all see my DMs is flooded? I've just been saving them, child, for y'all. I had to put everything in my DMs that I wanted to say today because I ain't wanted to come up missing, child. You know how the people do. Okay, that's the whole Don Lemon thing. But I guess, we can start with her calling Don Lemon a sucker. Yeah, we can start with that, I guess. She did call Don that, She did say that that's what he was, right? Oh, child. She don't disrespect the greatness, child. Mm, mm. Take me through there, take me through there. How many people is in here? Take me through there, take me through there. Okay, wait. Let me see. I'm going to find out how many people's in here right now. All right, I see there's one watching. Please hit like, share, and subscribe. My name is Eve the Weave, and baby, we are talking some things. Let me just test my mic out. My name is Eve. Oh, there we go. There we go. All right, we lit. We lit. Because I like to see myself on the screen, And I hate when I be holding my head up like this, and I don't be knowing it. I be holding my head up like this a lot of the time, and I don't be knowing it. I don't be realizing it. But let me charge this tablet in case I need it, child. In case I need it, child. You just never know when I might need it, child. But anywho, please hit like, share, and subscribe, honey. It is a Monday night and my drink of choice. Now, let me tell you how I put this thing together before we even start. And then I'm going to go to even things. Yeah, that's how we... Matter of fact, let me just go to her right now. Let me just go to her right now. Right now. Right now. Right now. Right now. Right now. Okay. Oh, no. We're not doing that. Ooh. Okay, let's go to the page. Let's go to the page. Go to a video.
Hey, you guys.
Okay. We're not hey you guys. All right. So, this is even things. These are all the things. This is why I like to broadcast this way, so I can show my merchandise and run my little commercial all at the same time. Hey, YouTube, my name is Even Things. Please like, share, and subscribe. And y'all see all the things I make. People logos on their merchandise and all of the things and all of the things. The bougie charm bracelets. You got the bougie clutch. Then you got the wine tumbler. Then somebody ordered some knee-high boots. This is their business. Shout out to Shaq for her business and her support. That is her logo for one of her businesses. And the other logo is on the other boots. Those are thigh-high boots. Honey, them things was good. Them things was sexy, okay? And I have the collection. I see I have a flask. I make all those things handmade, custom made. items or from me, even things, all you gotta do is DM me for your order. Now, before we get into Nicki Minaj, child, because let me tell you about my drink of choice right quick. My drink of choice today, because we talking about foolery, and my drink of choice is Taylor Port. I bought a Cutwater strawberry for the first time, and I sipped it, but I didn't really like the aftertaste of it. So I really didn't like the aftertaste of it. So what I did was I um I poured it inside of the Tito's. Like I liked it the Cutwater, but I didn't really like the aftertaste of it. So I said, let me pour this in the Tito's. It'll mix good. So, but my Tito's, Lord, I drink Tito's so much. That'll be my drink of choice. But lately, I've been drinking. You see my makeup brushes? You see how fly those are? Look at them. Look at them. Yes. 3D mirrors and things of that nature. LED mirrors, makeup bags. That's the makeup bag for the brush. Let's get into some things. That is the mirror, the LED mirror. Yes, it lights up and everything. It's beautiful, ain't it? Those are the bougie charm bracelets. Get into those. Get into those. Get into those. Do you see the makeup brushes? Look at the makeup brushes. Those makeup brushes are everything. 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 And I think that was a 12 piece, or either a 10 piece or a 12 piece. And that is the bougie wine tumbler. Yes, honey. That is for baby doll. Shout out to Black Barbie for that order, if I'm not mistaken. That was for her birthday a couple of years ago. And it went well with everything. Everything was so pretty. And that was her glass for her to keep at home. Yes, I make wine glasses too. And that is the wine glass. And I have the wine tumblers and all of the things. But anyway, so let's get back to this let's get back to my drink of choice. It is Taylor Port, cranberry juice, strawberry cut water. Again, Taylor Port, cranberry juice, and a strawberry cut water. That was my drink of choice. So let's get into Nicki Minaj. These sneakers I made a couple of weeks ago with a matching hat for a guy. I think this is for New Year's. This was for New Year's. Yeah, it was. This was for New Year's. He went out to a New Year's Eve party and he was promoting it, and he was the host of the New Year's Eve party, and he came through stepping with the suit on, with the Maction fitted, with the Maction Pumas and all of that and all of that. Yes, get into it. Get into it. Yes, honey. Get into the details. Yes, look at the suit. Matched it perfectly. Okay? If you want to order something, order yours today. Hit me in my DM on Instagram. Okay, let's get into Nicki Minaj because I don't want to be here all night. We get all night. No, we don't have all night. We don't have all night. No, we do not. Now, we're going to go to, do I even want to talk about her and Don Lemon? Because that's like a whole nother situation. Yes, you see what we're about to talk about tonight. It's a situation ship, okay? Matter of fact, Nicki Minaj snapped on Don Lemon too. She called him a cocksucker. So we're not going to get into the whole Don Lemon piece. We're going to shout out to Hollywood Unlocked. We're going to go here first. We're going to go here first. Okay? We're going to go here first. Nicki Minaj announces that she will not be releasing an album while posting photos of Jay-Z. If you ever voted Democrat again, you're just as soulless. Okay, what the heck? Okay, you just as soulless. Yeah, is like things to do in this whole situation. But anywho, let's get into it. My thing is, she did all of this while the Grammys was on. Y'all know Nicki Minaj never got a Grammy, so let's get into that. Let's talk about that. She never got a Grammy. She's still feeling some type of way, and Jay-Z At one point, he was saying boycott the Grammys, and he called himself, him and his wife, boycotting the Grammys because Beyonce didn't get the Grammy that she wanted, which was the top Grammy. Now she has it. She's good. I find it funny that this year that they did not go to the Grammys this year, but we're gonna talk about that too in about a minute. Just give me a few. Let me slow walk the dog, okay? Let me slow walk the dog tonight, all right? This is my sippy cup for tonight. I'm using this one tonight. This one also has the Maction fan, the Maction sun visor, the Maction Crocs, the Maction fanny pack, this piece, the fan, the sun visor, the Crocs, the Maction fanny bag. Yeah, so it's like 5 pieces. So yeah, honey, let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something. And YouTubers, if y'all want a cup, y'all can hit me up and we can put the logo on that thing too. I don't discriminate with the YouTubers because I'm doing everybody else's business logos too. Get into it, okay? So, why do I keep doing that? I just keep doing that. Like, that's dumb. So, like I said, hit like, share, and subscribe. I'm all over the place, but I'm trying to stay focused and see who's in the chat at the same time. All right, listen. Nicki Minaj went in on Jay-Z. It's like she knew she couldn't drop an album after she went in on Jay-Z. A lot of people, she's been losing subscribers, but a lot of people have been, a lot of other people have been basically supporting Nicki Minaj by subscribing to her show. She's losing and she's gaining. The MAGA people. Yeah. So she's losing and she's gaining subscribers all at the same time. And meanwhile, ever since the Epstein files have dropped, Jay-Z and Beyonce have been losing people. Rihanna, people. Rihanna stopped following Jay-Z with the Epstein whole thing of it all. And, situations like that. I'm going to keep it real with the whole Rihanna. I'm going to side note it. I don't really think Rihanna and Jay-Z are like that anymore. I don't know what that's about. But Rihanna is not dropping no albums no time soon. I don't care what. I've been told y'all this. Even with the Super Bowl. Rihanna in the Super Bowl was nice and everything. But Rihanna's not dropping no albums no time soon. Okay. That was a little sidetrack right there. Now let's get into what what Nicki Minaj had to say. And this makes me wonder, Nicki Minaj, are you okay? Shout out to Kempire for that. Are you okay? Y'all should go subscribe to him and get some of that merch. But shout out to Jason Lee because this is what we gonna cover Hollywood Unlocked real quick, okay? Okay. Nicki Minaj. Matter of fact, I should be reading some of this from the. Okay. Are y'all understanding these people have been sacrificing children as a form of gaining and maintaining power? If you ever voted Democrat, that's what it says, again, you're just as soulless as they are and will perish. Maybe it's time for me to do some story time since I was trying not to say what I know, yet they continue to attempt bullying. Also, I won't be releasing an album until my contract is renegotiated until I tell you about all the sabotage this Rico is finding out about Billboard. Honey, let me tell y'all something. Nicki Minaj is on a thing. Y'all see the 2 pictures that she had posted? A lot of people has debunked a lot of these things. TikTok is in the uproar because of it. I see that I'm coming in a little fuzzy on the bottom. But anyway, but TikTok has been, going through. They been like, no, he couldn't have been with Beyonce. Beyonce was 16. She was with her when she was with her ex-boyfriend that was in high school and the blah 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 and the blah blah blah. Y'all said that like she couldn't be with 2 people. You know what? Let me shut up, girl. You know what? I'm just saying. They said that like she couldn't be with two people. I don't understand. But anywho, we're not going there. But y'all see, she don't put poor Leah into it. Rest in peace, Aaliyah. She don't put Aaliyah into it, basically saying Aaliyah was a teenager too. Beyonce was a teenager. My ice is melting over there. That's because I don't have it in one of my metal tumblers. I should have put it in my black tumbler, and it wouldn't even be doing all that. But anywho, what is going on, and why it keep taking me through there, taking me through there? Okay, so your favorite artist has been practicing rituals in his satanic cult where they take babies from other countries and M them and K them, and as a form of a blood them to their God. You see, when you when your master is you you must constantly shed blood. However, the jig is up. Cause you know how they used to call Jay-Z Jigga Man, jig is up. She still got bars though. You know what? I ain't shit. Okay. They sabotaged my documentary. Now I remember when Nicki Minaj was talking about her documentary and things of that nature. She was supposed to come out with a documentary, and I don't know what happened to her. But here she's talking about the documentary and how they sabotaged her documentary because I spoke out about the abuse that I suffered. We've been trying to sell all my projects and hope I'll lose a bunch of money and beg them for help. Their leader still thinks it's a joke. The destruction that's about to come down on them isn't funny. I told y'all to leave me alone. Now you'll understand why you should have just sat there and taking your meds. Mm, 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 mm. Baby, Nicki Minaj is going for Jay Z's juggler. And you know what I noticed too? I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Jay Z is over there real quiet, and we're gonna get to why they saying Jay Z is real quiet. But when the other lawyer was going after him in all these courts, and he was fighting them, and he was making, they was coming out with daily things to say, and his lawyer was saying stuff, and now it seemed like nobody don't have nothing to say. So let's keep going. They real quiet over there, them Carters, child. The subscriber count is going down. Maybe I should discuss the brainwashing techniques that they use. Lord Jesus. Her and this Chucky doll have become one. Her and this Chucky doll have become one, child. When I tell you. Mm, mm, mm. So let's go into what else she's been talking about. Like I said, shout out to Hollywood Unlocked for that one. And then she says, okay, whose post is this? What's happening 90s? Shout out to what's happening 90s. Nicki Minaj said the John Legend's wife, Chrissy, has a ping because she was over there laughing too hard and she didn't like it. That they was, here's the thing. Nicki Minaj was watching the Grammys. The Grammys joked about Nicki not being there and she's over there with Trump and things of that nature. So they joked about it and the whole room started laughing. But where Trevor Noah was standing, you can clearly see Chrissy sitting right there. So she was front and center. And I guess Nicki Minaj felt like Chrissy was laughing a little bit too hard. But let's keep going. Child. Now here comes 50 Cent because he had something to say. This is from 50 Cent post. And he posted what she posted. Fat Lizzo lost 300 pounds just to sell 300 albums. Like I said, she still got bars. So now she has loose skin and a floppy album and a weird charge. Sheesh. Remember that whole charge about her abusing her people? That's what she's talking about with Lizzo. Because Lizzo came out and spoke out about the whole situation. And 50 Cent is on the bottom saying, well, damn, what the F did Lizzo do? Child, 50, you don't even understand, child. You don't even understand. So let's get into some more Hollywood Unlocked. And this is a couple of more things that Nicki Minaj had to say. Like I said, she was off on a tyrant on see, she goes off on another rant, calls Chrissy Teigen, okay, calls out Chrissy Teigen, talks about Lizzo's weight. Of course, y'all will quote the fat part about Lizzo's weight. Y'all didn't quote the part about what she said about Chrissy Teigen. But anyway, shout out to Hollywood Unlock again for the tea, honey. Because we going to serve it up nice and good. Everyone knows Chrissy Teigen has had a, allegedly, you know, her and Shucky Doll is giving me life. I'm not going to lie. But here's the thing. Cat Williams told y'all that 2025, 2026 is going to be a problem. He told y'all that, and y'all didn't listen. Go look at Shannon. Here's the thing. I think I'm going to review Shannon Sharp's Cat Williams interview because it's about that time. I didn't review it before. I waited because I wanted to see what was going to become of that interview. But now it's time to review that interview. I think we're going to review that on Sunday. Okay, let's see what else she had to say. LOLMFAO. Laughing my Fat Lizzo lost 300 pounds just to sell 300 albums. I already told you what she said about Lizzo. I don't feel like I have to repeat it again. Like I said, she was watching social media. She was watching the Grammys, and Nicki Minaj is in her feelings. I need to focus on down here instead of looking at my TV. Because when I'm looking up, I'm looking at my TV. But when I need to look down until a comment pop up. Shout out to whoever's in the chat. Please hit like, share, and subscribe because we're going to get into some things. Just hold on to your seatbelts. Strap them in. Okay, so let's get into some more things that Nicki Minaj had to say. Okay, see, I'm reading from up here because it's bigger. I didn't want to zoom in on my phone and mess it up. Any Christian who votes Democrat again is a fool. They're showing people that it's okay to disrupt church during worship. This is how they truly feel about you. The veil is lifted. No morals, no integrity. It's not enough for them to have an opinion. They've escalated to physical tensions of places of worship. The demons inside of them are so bothered all the time. I'm just reading what your girl's saying. I'm just reading it. You're flying in immigrants to vote because they re-engage on all the promises they made to African Americans and can no longer get the African American vote by default. They're causing distractions in the streets to distract from millions. I have to look down real quick. Of millions they stole from taxpayers. Mm, mm. I gotta give me some more to drink, child. I gotta give me some more to drink. Honey, child, you can't make this up. Nicki Minaj is on a tirade, okay? And then she posted Jay-Z and his alleged son. You know what? Don't they look like twins? Don't look at me, look at them. Let me tell you something. And you know Tasha K over there defending Nicki. She got her whole back, okay? Not part of her back, her whole back. Talking about Nicki never tell a lie. Mm-mm-mm-mm. I gotta pour me some more to drink. Because we about to get into some things, child. And some more crushed ice all up and through here. Child, I was ready for y'all today. Let's get into some more Nicki Minaj, child. Shout out to Hollywood Unlocked for that tea. Where is my tea going? Where is the tea? Okay, let's roll up. Oh, we gonna get into some things. I told y'all. We gonna get into some things. Hold on. I think I did this one already. I think I did this one already. Your favorite artist, jig is up. Sabotage my documentary. Blah blah blah. Okay, I did that one already. Okay. Okay. Shout out to Hollywood Unlocked. Nicki Minaj responded to Trevor Noah mentioning her during the Grammys. Says she refuses to come, that he refuses to come out of the closet. Here's the thing about this closet. Why do people feel like they can drag people out of this alleged closet? And I say that the closet with Trevor Noah is alleged, and I'm gonna tell y'all why. I always felt like everybody knew what Trevor Noah was. Let me get this drink. Let me get this good old drink that I put in this Welsh grape bottle. And then the ocean spray. Because that's where the cranberry juice was at until I drunk most of it out of there today. I got to get the tea for y'all. Y'all not understanding. Nicki Minaj is like, listen, I'm going to tell all the tea. I'm going to tell tea. Even if I think y'all know the tea, I'm going to still tell it. Because that's what she's doing with Trevor Noah. I always thought that everybody knew that Trevor Noah was gay. I thought that was, I didn't know he was in the closet still. How you going to drag somebody out the closet that I felt like was already out the closet? I didn't never know he was in the closet. But we're going to get into what she had to say about Trevor Noah, child. Trevor refuses to come out of the closet when everyone in the industry knows his boyfriend, allegedly. And here's the thing about Tasha K. Y'all can go over there to Tasha K. Shout out to her. Unwound with Tasha K. She posted Trevor Noah and said that's his boyfriend, allegedly. So y'all can go over there, but we over here right now, and we on Nicki Minaj right now. But that's what Tasha K had posted, child. But like I said, I always thought that everybody knew that Trevor was, out the closet. But y'all just be trying to drag the people them out these closets. They living their best life. Trevor ain't thinking about Nicki Minaj. I'm just saying. I always thought that Trevor was already out the closet. But let's keep going. Nicki was right about everything. And yeah, I know I like this hat because it's pink. Anyway, this is what Trevor Noah had to say.
Yeah. Um, she is still at the White House with Donald Trump discussing very important issues. Actually, Nicki, I have the biggest ass. I have it. Everybody's saying it, Nicki. I know they say it's you, but it's me. Wop, wop, wop. Look at it. Look at it, baby. Jennifer, Nicki Minaj is not here. She is not here. She is still at the White House with Donald Trump discussing very important issues. Actually, Nicki, I have the biggest ass. I have it. Everybody's saying it, Nicki. I know they say it's you, but it's me. Wop, wop, wop. Look at it. Look at it, baby. Jennifer, Nicki Minaj is not.
Here's my thing, right? Why they keep bringing up WAP? Nicki Minaj is not on WAP. So why he brought that up? A news anchor brought that up and was like, y'all heard her lyrics, y'all heard WAP. And then somebody in the background was like, no, that's not Nicki Minaj, that's Cardi B. Please leave Cardi B out of this, okay? Leave her out of this. I'm supposed to be working and telling y'all the tea at the same time, but I just can't, y'all. I gotta tell y'all the tea right now. I gotta tell y'all the tea right now, honey, okay? Let's see what time we working with. We working with what time? Let's see the time frame. All right, we've been on here for a half hour. Shout out to y'all, YouTube. My name is Eve the Weed. Please like, share, and subscribe again. Do we have to go to a commercial break real quick and tell y'all how I really feel about the people there? Let's go to it. Matter of fact, Is this the one we? Okay, that's the one we just finished watching, right? So before we go to the matter of fact, let's go here. Okay, let's go to this one first. Shout out to the people that be making these, but these are
Ain't no
funny.
way they sat us this close. Whoever planned this wanna see the internet burn before breakfast.
Maybe fate just ran out of aisle seats. Happens when you late board in every flight and your karma.
Nah, bitch. Karma flying standby, and she waiting for you.
You got jokes. But at least I'm trending for verses, not court cases and unpaid bloggers.
Oh, she mentioned blogs now? Funny. Some people still owe me 6 figures. I don't chase them though.
Tasha,
I let the law jog on my behalf.
Cute. Real cute. Meanwhile, the media got me twisted for trying to speak truth. Everybody's scared to touch certain names.
You mean touching Beyonce and Jay's kid in that rant? Girl, the world don't play when it comes to Blue Ivy, Rumi, and Sir. That's royalty, not your punchline.
People drag my family for years, but the second I clap back, I'm unhinged. Double standard, sweetheart.
Nah, difference is I defend my name. You just swing at the air hoping it hits somebody relevant.
You think I'm not relevant? I own everything they said I wouldn't. That judgment payment headline? Misunderstanding. Just a late transfer.
Late transfers sound better than foreclosure notice. Girl, the lawyers and the bank almost had an open house where free cup. Ain't no way they sat us this close.
Let me tell y'all something. This is AI. This is AI. And y'all see, y'all can go follow them on the bottom. Music Lap. Music spelt with 2 C's. And Lap. And this is who makes these little AI videos. I have to, my eyelashes is itching. Like the edge of your eyelash. You know how your, where the eyelash is growing at? It's itching. But let's get in. Why is my grandson knocking? He like, let me up out of here if I can get to my nana. Anyway, let's go to part 2 of this AI video because I find them to be funny. And it is just funny to me. So let's go to part 2 of the AI video.
Case.
Don't worry about my house. Worry about your man still undecided on who gets the final goodbye papers.
He indecisive, not invisible. I let him think he still got time while I stack bigger than his libido.
I'm just tired of everybody acting like I fell off. They forget I carried this game.
Then why you carrying grudges heavier than Grammys? Queens don't beg kingdoms to clap for them. They just reign.
You rehearsed that? Sounds like a tour speech.
Actually, yeah. Sound check was crazy. Whole team ready. You should pull up if you find an audience that ain't muted.
Sweetheart, I don't perform for free.
Then stop giving us drama donations every week. Twitter tired, Instagram confused.
Ladies and gentlemen, please fasten your seatbelts. We're hitting a rough patch.
Poetic timing.
Nicki, Cardi, are you two speaking again?
Some things don't need speaking. Energy says everything.
Yeah, we spoke. Real enlightening. I learned sometimes turbulence don't come from the plane. It comes from who you sitting near.
Enjoy the spotlight while it's still yours.
I will. It's solar powered. Runs longer than bitterness.
I had to show y'all that real quick. And I know y'all like, E, why do you have a fan? Because it is hotter than hot in here, okay? Shout out to Music Lap for those 2, part 1 and part 2s. I've been watching those for a little while now. So let's go to Baller Alert. Shout out to Baller Alert. Because like I said, Nicki Minaj has been keyboard banging on Jay-Z head top, okay? Nicki Minaj took over the Grammy tonight on Twitter and had a lot to say about Jay-Z. I think a lot of this is some of what she already said. True or false? We're going to get into true or false. True or false? Jay-Z dated Foxy Brown when she was 15 and took her virginity. He was 23. True or false? Was Jay-Z was going out with Aaliyah when she was 16, 17, and 15, when he was 20, 26, 27, and 28. Allegedly. All of this is alleged. Listen, I'm on some dark shit now. All of this is alleged, okay? Listen, let's get into some more things. Jay-Z met Beyonce at 16 and started dating her when she was 18, 19. He was 30. Allegedly, here's the thing. If you're saying he started dating her at 18, 19, then she was already legal. But let's keep going. Jay-Z signed Rihanna at 16. She said in an interview, let's keep going, because she keep posting them, honey. This is all Grammy night, yesterday night. This is all from yesterday night. I am burning up, okay? It's hot, okay? And I forgot I have that candle on, and my heat is booming. What in the child pediga, okay? Y'all see what she wrote? Why Aaliyah? I don't like the fact. Let me tell y'all something. Let me just turn it on low, because it got 3 speeds. This is the fan, even things, and as y'all can see, this fan and this cup matches. It goes together like fine china, honey, like fine china. And if y'all want anything from even things, all y'all have to do is hit me in the DMs. Now let's keep going. My thing is, I don't like the fact that Aaliyah is being brought into all of this. I don't like that. And I know Aaliyah's family is like, can y'all just leave her alone? Oh, that feels so good. I'm telling you, 3 speeds does wonders, and it's chargeable, child. It ain't battery operated. Listen, okay? We don't do batteries over here, okay? Anyway, so my thing is, Aaliyah out of it, yo, but they do look real cozy. We already said that already. We're not going to keep reading the same thing over and over and over. Like I said, Nicki Minaj been going on a rant, honey. She just been going, child. Let's see what this one is about. Nicki Minaj claimed immigrants are being flown into vote. Okay, we did that already. We're not going to keep doing the same thing, but shout out to On Site. I was just making sure I had the tea for all of y'all, okay? Trying to keep this nice and sweet. Okay. Nice and sweet. Okay. So now we really gonna get into some things. Y'all see what I got on my timeline. I'm gonna go down all of it, baby, because I set this all up for y'all, honey. Okay, let's get into
Trump really played Nicki Minaj.
Let's get into who is this? The Gossip Streets. The Gossip Streets on Instagram. Shout out to the Gossip Streets on Instagram. Let's get into what she had to say about Nicki Minaj and this Trump card.
And she didn't even see it coming. Nicki Minaj went online earlier this week bragging about receiving a Trump gold card and being one step closer to citizenship. But it turns out she was completely bamboozled, and here's what people need to understand. Donald Trump created the gold card concept as a way for wealthy individuals like Nicki Minaj to fast-track their pathway to citizenship by paying $1 million or more to the U.S. Treasury. Nicki, however, claimed she received the card for free, and now we know why, because the card she was given is completely fake. But here's where it gets messy, because the White House just shut her down and released a statement denying that Nicki Minaj ever received an official gold card. As a matter of fact, a White House official told the press the card Nicki Minaj received was nothing more than a memento. Trump really played Nicki Minaj, and she didn't even see it coming. Nicki Minaj went online earlier this week.
Shout out to gossip in the streets. Go subscribe to them on Instagram. And my thing is, she was flexing that Trump card and took a picture of it. That was her and her fur, really pretty. Listen, the face card is not gonna decline, but that lace front was We're gonna talk about that on my other channel, on the head channel, over there, over there, over there. But my thing is with Nicki Minaj that my thing is like she wasn't getting the support that she felt like she was supposed to get. Everybody is not gonna go up against Jay-Z for Nicki Minaj. You understand what I'm saying? And she flexed that gold card in everybody's face as soon as she got it in her hand. And come to find out, they put out a whole report about it and said that that was just a memento. That's not even the real thing. Like, that was like, okay, you can put that up like on your, your vanity, and But other than that, no, it's not like it's a thing. Like, mm, mm, mm. When I tell you people playing people's faces all the time, it's crazy. So let's go to another slide that I got lined up for y'all, child. We're going to get into that one later. This is a piece of the interview that she did. Shout out to the neighborhood talk. I'm going to scroll back up. I know y'all see 50 Cent down there. We going to get into all of the things. But I wanted to make sure I had this lined up and did it perfectly for y'all. Now, shout out, like I said, to the neighborhood talk, honey. We're going to get into some things. Now we on Donald Trump, honey.
People can push you so much that away.
Let's go to the top.
You've been recently very vocal about politics and social issues. Was there a specific moment that flipped the switch for you? Was it Gavin Newsom? Was it Nigeria? What made you wake up, so to speak?
You know what, Katie? I think that people's steps are aligned. I used to always tell people this when I was growing up, but like I had this strong premonition my whole life that I had a second job to do. Like, and this was, by the way, this was before I even made it in rap. Something inside of me just told me I would have another thing to do. And so actually, the first time I said it out loud or texted it was during the last campaign, the presidential campaign, this last one. I saw something, and
you've been recently very vocal about politics.
Away, and I said this is a mistake, and I also said this. All of this is making me want to get into politics. So the last thing that really did it was me seeing certain things, the campaign, this recent campaign, presidential campaign, and knowing that I could help because the things that I was saying, it was happening. Like I was saying, oh, this is a bad idea, or this is a good idea, or and the things I was saying were coming to fruition. And so it made me think, oh, this is easy. I mean, if it's this easy, then maybe I should do it. And then there was something that happened a few months ago.
Like when your house was about to get sold, that's what you're talking about, Nicki? You know what? I love me some Nicki Minaj. But I don't know if this is going to be the way for her now. She's saying she always felt like it was going to be something, but I feel like it's going to be something else. I can't wait for this interview to drop because you know we're going to unravel it like a good old Christmas gift, child. And you know I'm going to break it down like a good old shotgun. Now, let's get into the second one.
Sometimes people can push you so much that they push you all the way into your next calling, into your next blessing, into your next life. And that.
Now, let's get into what she's talking about. Y'all remember when she started doing the rants and she was going in on Jay-Z. This is not her going in on Jay-Z on Grammy night. She knew what she was doing. She knew she was going to get the people. She wanted to get the people talking. She wanted to get the people looking at her Twitter. And she was going off on X, going crazy during the Grammy. So she's watching it. You know how you watch and you tweet as you go? That's exactly what Nicki Minaj was doing. She was watching social media. She was watching the Grammys. And she's going, she's going, she's going. And I'm gonna tell you this: with her going at Jay Z, this is not the first time she went at Jay Z. She said they owe her money, X, Y, and Z. And I feel like because they owe her money, that she was that she felt some type of way about that money. And I felt like she didn't have no choice but to ride with Trump. Okay, you bigger, but he's the president. And I'm going to go over there and ride with him because they want to take you down anyway on some low-key shit because they want to take all of this down right here. Y'all don't realize that? And the reason why I'm going to tell y'all that, because look at P. Diddy. Okay, now look at the Abercrombie and Fish guy. Him and Diddy got damn near locked up on the same day. I've been telling y'all that for a long time. But we haven't seen or heard about the guy from Abercrombie and Fish. And he's not even locked up. But him and Diddy had some of the same charges, allegedly. I'm saying alleged because I don't want to get sued by nobody. Everything that I'm talking about tonight is alleged. Even as I pull them up on these blogs, like I said, shout out to the Neighborhood Talk, shout out to Hollywood Unlocked, shout out to everybody that I don't, even 50 Cent, shout out to everybody that I'm sharing their videos tonight. But everything is alleged that comes out my mouth, straight like that. But I just feel like she felt like she had no choice but to go over there. Yeah, you a big dog Jay-Z over here. But I'm going to show you who the big dog over here. I've been asking you about my money. I've been on you about my money. And I've been atting you and atting you and atting you. And you have not responded. So this is how I'm going to make you respond. And Jay-Z is funny. When Tony Bugsy was going after Jay-Z, him and his camp had a whole lot to say about that. But now, when Nicki Minaj on one of the hottest nights in hip-hop, which is the Grammys, and that's another thing about the Grammys. Shout out to everybody that won a Grammy that night, you know what I'm saying? But y'all put so much into the Grammys. Y'all didn't even want to go to the BET Hip Hop Awards, but y'all was so focused on the Grammys that there is no more BET Hip Hop Awards. Hip Hop is gone. The BET Hip Hop Awards is no longer unless somebody comes in and does their big one when it comes to the BET Hip Hop Awards. But at the end of the day will end, and we're not talking about that. We're talking about Nicki Minaj and Jay-Z. My thing is, she aligns herself with the president. You can't get no bigger than the president. Jay-Z might be a big dog over there, but he's definitely not a big dog over here. Trump, here is funny. Trump trumps everybody because he is the president of the United States of America. So I'm going to go over there, tell them all your secrets, even though they know, allegedly. I'm going to tell them all your secrets, and then I'm going to align myself with them. And I'm going to get me a gold card, and I'm going to flex, even though they made a fool out of you, Nikki. They made a fool out of you by coming out and saying that was just, a card that they gave you from, for coming and doing, supporting, and it wasn't the real thing. I don't know what they told her, but she was flexing it like it was like a thing. But anywho, she aligns herself with those people over there. Listen, let me tell y'all something. Y'all don't know who's aligned with the people over there until they perform on stages. Sexy Red this weekend performed on their stage. Snoop Dogg has been known to perform on their stage. Nelly performed on their stage. There's a lot of rappers, which is your favorite rapper, has performed on those mega stages. And I remember when Chrisette Michele got, y'all did Chrisette Michele dirty. I haven't even heard of Chrisette Michele since she performed for the inauguration for Trump. And at the end of the day, now everybody's over there performing for Trump. Everybody is over there performing for Trump. Everybody. And y'all canceled that girl. Y'all dragged her through the internet streets. I remember it like it was yesterday. and now everybody's over there performing? Everybody? I don't think so. I don't think so. And if I'm Chrisette Michelle, I would have to come out and let y'all know. I would have to make a post about that. Because how dare y'all drag me when you got everybody over there now, all of a sudden going over there. I even heard 50 Cent was over there performing. So it is what it is. Everybody's over there. You never know. Here's the thing, and I said this before. Money hangs with money. Money flocks to money. And what I mean by that is they're going to go where the money resides, where the money resides, where the money resides, where the money resides. They're going to go where the money resides, where the money, they're going to go where the money resides at. And if they're paying them a bag, these rappers is going to go over there because they already feel like the industry is gone, it's over. So my thing is they're going to go over there, they're going to perform for Trump, and they're going to do all of the things over there. Y'all forget they're entertainers. This is why I don't really care about entertainers and who they follow and who they support. To me, they're just entertainers. Nicki Minaj, she's just another entertainer to me. She's not nobody. Oh, you're going to cancel Nicki? I'm not going to not unfollow her. I'm not doing all of that because she's doing all of that over there. All I want is the music. I'm going to keep it real. Y'all see my little braids? Because I want my hair to be mad curly. Like if I take this braid out right here, it's going to be mad curly. Mad curly. But my thing is, y'all can't follow behind these celebrities. They don't care about y'all. They only want y'all support to buy their albums and this and this and that. Nicki Minaj already told y'all she's not dropping no album because she already knows y'all wishy-washy with her, and she's posting all of these things. She already know the music industry is not riding with her, and it is what it is. Let's keep going. Weird.
What issue specifically, drew you in the most? Is it immigration? Is it the economic policy? Is it religious freedoms? What specifically, answers that calling that you talk about?
Definitely, religious freedom is something that's very important to me. But if I'm being honest, President Trump. Yes, because when I saw how he was being treated over and over and over, I just couldn't handle it. Because I felt that same...
The reason why I had to pause it is because Nicki Minaj, you was just a couple of years ago, you was just bullying his wife. What are we talking about right now? Now all of a sudden you're showing up on the red carpet at the Melania showcase or whatever of her movie. Now all of a sudden you in good with them. You don't have nothing to say to Melania. You was just telling us to not even worry about them a couple of years ago. Now you have a change of heart. It's just weird, y'all.
A lot of that bullying and the smear campaigns and all of the lying, I felt that...
Nicki, a couple of years ago, you was just a part of that when it came to Trump. Now all of a sudden you have a change of heart and you want all of your supporters to change their heart with you. Are you serious? You see what's going on in the world? But let's keep going.
That had been done to me for so many years. And I was watching it in real time happen to someone else. And I didn't think he deserved it. And it made me think, I can't do this anymore.
What issue specifically, drew you in the most? Is it immigration? Is it the economic policy? Is it religious freedoms? What specifically, answers that calling that you talk about?
Definitely, religious freedom is something that's very important to me. But if I'm being honest, President Trump. Yes. Because when I saw how he was being treated over and over and over, I just couldn't handle it. Like,
yeah, look at Akbar. Oh, she's so beautiful. And, yeah, okay. And yeah, I see. It's funny how she calls out Jay-Z, but not Trump, who is named in the Epstein files hundreds of times. Selective outrage. It is crazy though. A few months ago, Cardi B dropped an album, and Nicki Minaj lost her mind. Listen, this is what the comments are saying. I can't wait to see Cardi B on tour. Yeah, because it's like, anywho, basically that's what the person is saying. Where was he during the smear campaign? Oh yeah, he didn't care to defend you. We defended you through the bullying. You turned on us for him. These are the comments of the people then. These are the comments of the people. These are the comments of the people. She hates how he's being treated, but didn't notice people calling Camilla monkey and all kinds of s. Woo, child, the disappointment. So her most important reason is because of the way Donald Trump is being treated. What about the way he's treating everybody else? Child. No lies have been told, child. No lies have been told. Can y'all please find another celebrity to post? Please. Laughing out loud. Prayer hands. These are just some of the comments. These are just some of the comments. Now she defending the white man going out sad. Yikes. Ladies and gentlemen, I present you. What the heck? Quintisha Minaj. That's not her name. You better tap dance for that master, Nicki. Clown face, crown. Can we not post her anymore? I love it. I love her. It breaks my heart to see her destroy her legacy like this. And let me tell y'all something. I gotta unfollow again. It's too much. Nicki Minaj is too much. Let me tell y'all something. It is becoming too much. And I like Nicki Minaj. I can separate the person from the music. You understand? But a lot of people can't. At the end of the day, you ruined your legacy. You ruined your legacy. Y'all heard what she said in the AI clip. Oh, I carried the industry on my back. But if you carried the industry on your back, Nicki, then why would you do this? It goes a little bit deeper. I don't think it's all about this Trump card thing. I think she got a vendetta against Jay-Z. And I'm going to keep it real. Those people over there would rather throw these people underneath the bus when it comes to those Epstein files. And she knows that. So let's go to another post. Because, yeah, shout out to the Neighborhood Talk for that. This is what Jay-Z had to post, child. You know, this is what 50 Cent had to post, child. Him ain't had to post Jay-Z like that. Damn, I gotta do. He said, damn, they got your man Jay in the Epstein files. I gotta do a doc on this shit. You know what? 50 Cent ain't right. And let me tell you something right now. He's going to do the doc on Jay-Z. He's not even finished with Diddy yet, I don't believe. But he's going to do the doc on Jay-Z. Y'all can say whatever y'all want. This is 50 Cent. He is on some, if y'all did me wrong, I'm going to do y'all wrong. 2026 is going to become the payback. The big payback. You did me wrong, I'm going to do you wrong in 2026. And he has the money and he has the influence to do the doc. Daisy, he's coming for your whole head doc, okay? The whole head doc. Shout out to that Jews brainless bitches clip a clip of seamless Nicki Minaj dissing. This is the clip I was talking about. She disrespected her a couple of years ago. Now all of a sudden,
You niggas want brainless bitches
for the brainless.
to stroke your motherfucking ego? Well, fuck you, nigga. But it's old motherfucking K, cause Barack needed a Michelle, bitch, and Bill needed a motherfucking Hillary, bitch. You better pray to God you don't get stuck with a motherfucking Melania. You niggas want brainless bitches to stroke your motherfucking ego? Well, fuck you, nigga.
She basically called her brainless. Basically, right? Talking about Melania. She basically called her brainless. But now, on the other end of this clip, like again, shout out to the Grape Juice on Instagram. Go follow them. You at the Melania movie premiere just last week, just the other day. Now, all of a sudden, this clip over here, that was just a couple of years ago. Now, all of a sudden, you flip like that? Come on now, Nikki. Come on now. Come on now. That's some other stuff that I'm going to discuss. Let's see what this one is about right here because we are almost done. Okay, we already went through that. Shout out to the neighborhood talk, but we went through that already. Baller alert, bowling! As they do their rituals tonight, God Almighty will reveal himself to them. The rituals will backfire on them. God will not be mocked. Blessed is the almighty name of Jesus Christ. Every tongue that raises up against me in judgment shall be condemned and put to shame. Watch. Now, that don't sound like a spell, but let's keep going. Everyone, this is when she said about Chrissy Teigen. Okay, let's get into this. We already know what she's saying about Chrissy Teigen. The LGBT also started seeing through the veil, and it has them pissed off. No, here's the thing. Half of that whole community, Nicki Minaj, is pissed off with you right now. But let's keep going. Why are they getting the gay vote by default? They've moved on from the gay vote to flying in people to vote for them. No loyalty to anyone. The gay community should be able to choose every 4 years like everyone else after the Democrats campaign to win your vote. They should not just get your vote. Wake up. Nikki, the world is trying to wake up from you, okay? The world is trying to wake up from you. Any Christian who votes Democrat again is a fool. They showed the people that it's okay to disrupt the church services. She was talking about the whole Don Lemon of it all. So we don't need to look at that. Shout out to Baller Alert again for the report, baby. Okay. So this is what I want to go backwards to. Y'all know me. Y'all know me. The report. Jay-Z has reportedly left the United States after being named in the Epstein files. Now, this is alleged. Shout out to the Truth Wire. This is all alleged. Go follow the Truth Wire. Shout out to them. This is all alleged, but let's get into some things about Jay-Z and them leaving the people, them child. Now, this is Flo Daddy. Shout out to Flo Daddy for his reporting on the whole Jay-Z situation. And let's hear what he got to say about it.
Jay-Z in the Epstein blender, and now they saying he on the run. This shit getting crazy. But let me tell you about something that people ain't noticing about Jay-Z and Beyonce, frankly. Do you notice who was not at the Grammy Awards yesterday? Jay-Z and Beyonce. Now, somebody might say that's no big deal, but they've been at the past 3 or 4 Grammys. They barely ever missed the Grammys. But that ain't the only thing that's...
Shout out to him for never lying. This is the Flo Daddy Flo. Okay? Please go on Instagram and follow him because he be dishing out the tea. Me and him, I think he follows me. I know for sure I follow him. But I noticed it. I was seeing it if anybody else picked up on it. But y'all was too busy picking up on the fashions and all of the things. I wanted to see who was going to be there. And I did notice that Jay-Z was not there. Let's keep going.
Crazy. Also, you know what else is crazy? Remember when all that Diddy stuff was coming out where it was linking Diddy and Jay-Z and all those assaults and allegations? Well, remember Jay-Z came out standing 10 toes on everybody, threatening to sue everybody.
Hello? Didn't I just tell y'all that? When it came to Sean Carter, no, he's Sean Carter. When it came to Puffy, Jay-Z sat up there. He was threatening people. He was suing people left and right. Tony Bugsy was included. All of the things. He had a whole lot to say. Now with Nicki Minaj dropping all her little tea, honey. Honey, Jay-Z quiet in the church mouth. Him and Beyonce, child. Him and Beyonce. And for everybody to report, and everybody, look at academics going live. Shout out to academics. But yeah. I something is wrong there. But let's keep going.
On the court, he said, why don't y'all make it criminal? Remember, he was talking hella shit. But his name get mentioned in this Epstein blender shit.
Hello.
And I ain't heard from him.
Talk about it, Flo.
I mean, Kendrick Lamar broke Jay-Z's record for Grammys.
Sure did.
And with that being on the line, wouldn't you be there?
Hello.
Jay-Z is the ambassador to hip-hop. And one of the young and up-and-comers break your record at the Grammys and you ain't there?
Hello.
And you ain't speaking out about this shit?
Nothing.
Why was your name on there?
Why?
If it was just your name, what? Explain it then.
Hello.
Because right now, Jay-Z and the rest of the celebrities, they so quiet you can hear a cat piss on cotton. And I don't like it. What if I
Shout out to Flo Daddy for his report. And he ain't never lied, y'all. He ain't never lied. They are over there. I don't know where they at. If they boarded a plane, or boarded a flight, boarded wherever they wanted to board. But I know word on the street is, you know me, I got some tea. The Jay-Z and them been trying to leave the country and find somewhere to live. So when things like this drop, they can just go. Allegedly. Allegedly. I'm just telling y'all what I know. Don't be looking at me like that. Don't look at me like that. Look at them like that. Don't look at me like that. Allegedly, they've been looking for places and scouting out places to go live at. I'm going to pour me another drink, child. That drink got me a little saucy, child. I don't know. It got me a little... But, child, what y'all think about it so far? Please hit the like button. Please hit like, share, and subscribe, child. I don't even know if y'all in the room, honey. I know it was a Monday. I know it's a little bit late. We about to go into the 11 o'clock. It was 10:46. Child, The live is fitting to end in a little while. Anyway, I'm not gonna stay for too long, but I just had to come bring y'all the tea. So let's get into another video about Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Do you think the Carters will speak about any of this at all? Do you just feel that they'll make any statement about
Beyonce
what's going
is
on?
losing hundreds of thousands, millions of
Pause. Let's give credit where credit is due. Jaguar Wright spoke about this a long time ago, and y'all sat up there. Here's the tea. Let me grab my cup because I gotta give y'all tea as I grab my cup. I gotta give y'all the tea as I grab my cup, y'all. I got you. I gotta sip and give y'all the tea at the same time. Jaguar Wright was one of the ones that spoke about this, but they didn't sue her yet. Jaguar Wright been speaking out since before the C19, and we still here in 2026 talking about it. And Jaguar Wright has not been sued not one time yet. Her over there still sitting on that blue couch over there on YouTube. Shout out to them. And she's still telling all the tea. Child. Y'all better get into it. Jaguar is still over there telling y'all the tea.
every day. And she still hasn't said anything.
Nothing.
Just pretending like life is great in Paris.
Is it her to say something?
I mean, probably not, considering she's going to be indicted for anything she would say.
I got to rewind that back real quick. Hold on.
I mean, probably not.
Wait a minute, Jags. Wait a minute.
I mean,
why they show that picture? So I'll go back to that picture right there.
I mean,
you see how Beyonce looked at Puffy? Sean, yeah. You see how he looked at, yeah, Puffy? He did it. Yeah, Sean. Do you see how she's looking at him? Pictures say 1,000 words, and that's why I wanted to freeze this right here. Do y'all see how Beyonce is looking at him like, Negro, please? I know you fucking lying. Are you fooling me? Because I'm Beyonce. Listen, that's the look that she has. Like, I know you not talking to me. You not even the Sean. You are the other Sean, okay? Look how she talk. This is like Destiny Child's days. This look like when she first broke out as a solo artist. Look how she looking at him. Look. And this right here is an award show. Excuse me. Look how she looking at him. Look how she's look. I want to know in this moment what he said to her. Was he P. Diddy then? Was he Sean Puffy Combs? Or was he Puffy? Was he sure enough wasn't Brother Love right here. He definitely was not Brother Love. Brother Love had just came about. But I want to know what he said to her right here, y'all. I really do. Let's keep going.
Probably not, considering she's going to be indicted for anything she would say. These are criminals.
Look. Look. Years later. Pause. Let's go through it.
Hey.
Without the music. Look at that. She went from the other pic that I just showed you to this pic right here. Now we all cozied up. She had a smile on her face in this one. This is when the era of the invisible braids with the weave in the middle. Yeah, because we didn't want to, invisible braid our whole head back then. I had a set of those. I know I'm a hairstylist. I was doing those. You do the first 3-4 rows and those invisible braids. In the middle was a weave. Listen, sewn in too. Good sewn in the middle. Yeah, look at her. Look at her. She got a little smile on this picture, child. Look, look, look. This is a full head weave right here. This when she got a little bit older. You can tell she switched up the hair color. It got a little bit dark. His haircut changed. This is puffy. All up in her ear like Craig Mack. Listen, listen, Linda. Listen. Listen. I want to know what he said to her right here. But if you look at his arm, look where his hand is at. Look where her breast is at. And look where her hand is at on his. Again, pictures say 1,000 things. Okay? Pictures say 1,000 things to me, okay? They look like they in some type of clothing store for something. I don't know where this is at. Maybe Sean John was dropping, Puffy had the clothing line, and they love a little white outfit, child. These celebrities love a little white outfit. Get up, child. They love a little white moment. See, same outfit. Wait. Pause. Hold on now. Hold on, Jag. Why he always got his arm around Beyonce like that? Why him always got his arm on? And this is Mohawk Kitty right here. This is when Diddy was Diddying. This is Mohawk Kitty. I see Mohawk Diddy right there. This is when he was really outside, child. And you see Beyonce. Like, if you don't get your hands off of me, please. That's how I be looking at the people when they be wanting to take a picture, but their hands be all over the place. Can you like do that to my good unit? Like, you know how when men take a picture, they don't be caring about the female hair, but it look like she cares, and you see her side eyeing whoever. Now let's keep running this clip right here. Boom. Same night. Look like another award show. You got Mohawk Diddy right there. She look a little bit better now that her man is right there next to her. And you got Sean Carter there, Jay-Z, with the good Caesar right there. Caesar Jay-Z was something else now. Let's not get listen, Linda. Them two Seans is something else. They go hand in hand. That's why when Jay-Z act like he didn't know the other Sean, which is Puffy, how are you going to act like you don't know him? How? Sway? How are you going to act like you don't know him? When pictures say 1,000 words, you tried to scrub the internet, but Jaguar kept telling us, shout out to Jaguar, right? But she been telling us that y'all ain't shit. And here we go. So serious faced it. Why Jay-Z walking in there like that? Why him look like that? Look how he look. Look how he look. Did she smack him on the way in? Allegedly. You know what? Today is only Monday. But he looked like he holding his face. Why is he holding his face? A man would never hold their face like that unless they got smacked in the face moments ago. Allegedly. I'm just saying it looked like he got smacked. And she's walking in with the smug look like, don't play with me. She got that look on her face like, please don't play with me. I am Beyonce, nigga. You are on my coattail. Don't play with me. How she's looking in the video. Look at it. Y'all look at it. That's how she's looking. Look how she's looking. Again, did she smack him before they got in there? Allegedly. I'm just saying. I'm just bringing truth to the light. Pause now. We gotta go back a little bit. Now. Now you got Jay-Z with Diddy and Aaliyah. But in yet, Jay-Z act like Shout out to Hip Hop Requiring. Uh, but why is it that you tried to act like you didn't know Puffy Jay-Z and then you in every picture? Y'all was tight. Y'all was tight. Listen. Wait, pause. I gotta go back. Now I'm breaking down the whole video now. I gotta break it down. Is that Puffy back there? I can't zoom in, but that look like Puffy back there, y'all. That don't look like Puffy back there? Is that Puffy? Clapping for Beyonce? Not saying he can't clap for Beyonce, but that looked like, yeah, our girl, not my girl, but our girl did her thing. That's what that's giving. Our girl. Your girl and my girl. We both had her. Yeah, allegedly. That's what it's given to me. Y'all keep looking at it. Shout out to everybody in the chat. My name is Eve the Weed. Please like, share, and subscribe because I'm getting into some things, honey. This one video got me breaking down the goddamn situation, honey. And that is definitely Puffy back there. Looking at Beyonce like, yes, Beyonce, yes, baby, you did that. Yeah. I'm just telling y'all what I know. Child. Again. Look at Jay-Z and Beyonce. Look at Jay-Z. Look at Jay-Z face. Look at Jay-Z face. I'm talking about the top photo. Look at Jay-Z's face though. Like, you smiling too hard. Can you let his hand go? Let his hand go. Let his hand go. Let his hand go. And look at Kelly. Look at Kelly. Look at Kelly's face. Kelly is me. Look at Kelly. Like, bitch, if you don't let his fucking hand go. Stop being so phony and let his hand go. Look at Kelly's face. Look at Kelly. Now you know you don't even like that nigga like that. You need to let that nigga hand go. Now let's talk about the bottom one. Jay-Z look like, yeah, nigga, he's smiling. Like, yeah, yeah. Don't, you better not. You better not touch on him. Back up. Back up. Get off that white coat like that. We got coats over here. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Jay-Z give that face where I'm a smile, but listen, don't get it fucked up. Listen, I'm a Brooklyn nigga still. Same award show that we was talking about. Let me tell y'all something about this picture right here. Beyonce give a good side eye. She like me a little bit. I said she like me a little bit. She ain't like me a lot, but she give a good side eye. Let me tell you something about that side eye. That side eye says a lot to me. Y'all can sit up there and say whatever it is y'all want. But she is giving side eye to the fifth dementia, okay? And Jay-Z like he's upset. Like, I'm not smiling tonight at all. And you know, like they look like they're walking away from the photo that I showed y'all before. Let's rewind that back a little bit. Look at Cassie. And you know they said that Beyonce really didn't like Kim Kardashian like that. But look at who's there. Kim Kardashian. Look at 50. Look at Jay-Z. Like, am I caught in the Matrix? What the fuck going on here? And look at Puffy. Look at Puffy face. Look at Puffy face. Like, Cassie, you better not move, bitch. You better not move. That's what you better not move. You see, I got this good drink. Man, listen. Crazy. This says a lot right here. This picture right here of Beyonce and Jay-Z, this is at the Rock Nation brunch. I remember this photo very vividly because this is where they said that she shaded Jason Lee and Hollywood and Rock, and she was trying to keep going, and he kept trying to talk to her allegedly. All of this is alleged, but my memory is like an elephant. But I'm just telling y'all what I know. This is at the Rock Nation brunch. This is when Kevin Hart and all of them was there, and Diddy Bop and all of them was there. And I believe that's the same Rock Nation brunch where the whole Tory thing and it happened, and Tory Lanez, and then Megan Thee Stallion and them, and anyway, I can dig that hole. I don't feel like digging today. Listen, but this picture says 1,000 words to me. This picture says I'm standing for my man. I'm gonna guard my man. And the picture of him, you see how he's behind her. This is they already threw up the picture before this. So now he's showing the eye, and he's standing behind her. I'm gonna stand behind my woman because she's the powerful one, allegedly. I'm gonna stand behind my woman because she's the protector of me. And you know how they say a queen runs the chessboard, and this is what this is giving. I'm just telling y'all what I know. I'm just telling y'all what I know. And then we already gave y'all that, and I gave y'all that, and I gave y'all that, and I gave y'all that. I wanted to get into what Sloan was saying in my live on what Sloan, the psychic, was talking about years ago, and we can end it on there. Let's get into it.
So we are in 2024. This is whatever month this is. This is March, the beginning of 2024. So we are headed for the next 3 years, 25, 26, and 27, with the beginning initial stages of the knockdown when it comes to Jay-Z. He is not next in line, he is second to next in line because he's still attached to a hierarchy which encompasses financial, political, and just basically public. So he's not absolutely going to be taken down yet. The next 3 years, yes, there are steps where if he doesn't fall into line, he is going to be shaken up. Now, what I do see 3 years from now, him, his wife, and his kid, I see them with suitcases, and I literally see them leaving. So their residence will no longer be. I see the next 3 years. So we are in 2024. In the United States. This is what I'm seeing. And this happens by 2027, if not sooner, 2025 through 2027. There is a leaving of the energy here, and there is a flipping of his personality. So what I'm seeing is a complete shift in his personality. This is a greed level. I want fame, I want success, I want money. It's not just I'm a businessman. And he is using his queen, which is Queen B, Beyonce, to help him maneuver in that fashion. But it's interesting because what I see is the wax is melting on the candle. So that tells me something as I'm saying it. I'm seeing them melt like wax candles. So the facade that they both have and that their family has is actually crumbling right now. You will see it within 3 years. There are legal troubles for Jay-Z that come up in November, and they come attached to another person, but not a person that you actually in the United States. This is what I'm seeing, and this happens by 2027, if not sooner, 2025 through 2027. There is a leaving of the energy here, and there is a flipping of his personality. So what I'm seeing is a complete shift in his personality. This is a greed level. I want fame, I want success, I want money. It's not just I'm a businessman. And he is using his queen, which is Queen B, Beyonce, to help him maneuver in that fashion. But it's interesting because what I see is the wax is melting on the candle. So that tells me something.
Let me tell y'all something. Let me just tell y'all something. Didn't I just say that? He's standing behind his queen. Where the picture says 1,000 things. I read pictures. Now, I'm the type, I don't take pictures with everybody, and people be mad at me about it when I do go out to places. I'm very selective who I take pictures with. I'm very selective who I'm hanging around when I go to events. And I'm going to tell y'all this. That whole picture that we just broke down, with Jay-Z standing behind Beyonce, like that's his protector. That's his everything. That's not just his wife. That is his everything. He's gonna stand behind her. Do you think Beyonce has not taken a hit from this whole Epstein thing? She has. People are unfollowing her left and right. People are unfollowing him. He didn't get the casino deal because of all of the things that was being talked about in this video. Meanwhile, Nas is over there flourishing, getting all type of casino deals. And then you wonder why that man is jealous of that man allegedly. Listen. And I'm going to say allegedly because that's just what I'm going to say. But when you want to drop an album or a song, every time this man drops, it gets a little fuzzy and it gets a little crazy. And it makes you look a little crazy. But hey, who am I to call that? I'm just telling y'all what I know. And it has seemed like Jay-Z and Beyonce are in the next ones to fall. And I say Beyonce because that is her husband. And I feel sorry for Beyonce for attaching herself to that man. But it is what it is. I don't know what else I can say about that. Y'all didn't put no questions in the chat for me. Hey everybody, my name is Eve the Weed. Please hit like, share, and subscribe. Y'all gonna have to go to the beginning of this video. This video is everything. I broke down everything from Nicki Minaj, talking about Trevor Noah, talking about the whole Trump thing, talking about the whole Beyonce and Jay-Z of it all. I done broke it all down like a good old shotgun. And I'm gonna tell y'all this. Nicki Minaj is gonna keep talking. Nicki Minaj has her eyes like a bull set on a prize. You know how the bull has that red target? Nicki Minaj's target right now is Jay-Z. And Beyonce just happened to be a casualty at war because she's connected to Jay-Z because that's his wife. You understand? Do you think Nicki Minaj cares? No, she does not. She's been going after Jay-Z for a minute now. It was just more potent during the whole Grammy situation. But other than that, she does not care at all. I can say whatever it is y'all want. She don't care. She's going to keep going and going and going until he is going to say something. Maybe she's looking for a reaction from Jay-Z, but he owes her money allegedly. And she's been going after him for a minute now. This is not the whole Trump thing. The whole Trump thing with her teaming up with Trump is just the caveat and the cherry on top of the ice cream. So I want y'all to strap up. Because like Cat Williams said, 2026 that started. We are only in February. Today is February 2nd, 2026. He said it's going to keep going. Y'all have to strap up. Keep your head on a swivel. My name is Eve the Weed. Please hit like, share, and subscribe. I'm going to bring y'all all the tea. I'm back. I'm back and I'm better than ever. I'm going to bring y'all all the tea. If y'all want a sippy cup, a wine tumbler, sneakers, custom hats, sweaters, anything of that nature, y'all can hit me up. Let me go to I got to end my stuff with my live. Yeah. I got to end myself with myself. I ain't got time to play with the people them now. I ain't got time to play with the people them now. Okay? Listen, listen, listen. Like I said, I make custom goblets for men. I make them for the ladies too, but you know the men's. It seems like every time the men get something, the ladies want it too. Um, like I said, those are the bougie wine tumblers. I make all different things. My name is Eve the Weave, but I am Eve in things. If y'all want to order, y'all can order EVE underscore DA underscore weave as in hair weave. Y'all can get in the DMs, y'all can hit me up, or y'all can hit me up in the YouTube comments too. I will answer y'all. And anything that y'all want, it can get out free shipping and handling. I ship around the world. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about everything that we discussed tonight. As far as Nicki Minaj goes, from the whole Grammy night and her watching the Grammys and her basically shooting at everybody, because that's exactly what she has done. My name is Eve the Weave. Please like, share, and subscribe, YouTube. I gotta go. Later.